everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am bringing you guys my first AliExpress haul of 2017. I know this video has been highly requested and you guys have been waiting for it for the longest time, but now I'm finally here back with my AliExpress hauls for the year. First of all, I just want to say that if you guys are aware of AliExpress, you know that it takes forever and a day to get your items. So I was kind of waiting till I got a decent amount of stuff to haul with you guys, so that's kind of why it was a bit delayed. Also, I did stop shopping on AliExpress for a little while because I had bought everything that was on the website that interests me anyway, the stuff that I wanted, and they kind of haven't bought much new stuff in, so I kind of just gave it a break for a while. I got everything that I wanted to get, and I've only just recently got back on there and made another order, so I've still got a few stuff coming. The new stuff that I could find anyway. Now, I don't know if you guys are frequent AliExpress shoppers like I was, but now that I've gotten back on, I find that AliExpress is super difficult to shop on. Now, I say this because what I used to search, I can no longer find on AliExpress. Like, it's super hard these days. So I'm assuming that a lot of stores got shut down or whatnot due to the whole replica brands kind of shutting them down. I don't know what the go is there, so it is even hard for me to find this stuff on AliExpress these days, but I am going to give you guys some tips and tricks as to how I do find the stuff. So if you want to see what I got in this AliExpress haul, then just keep on watching. Now, if you guys have been long viewers of my channel for a very long time, you know that I was doing AliExpress hauls really frequently last year, and I was a part of a Facebook group, AliExpress and eBay lovers. I just wanted to let everyone know that I am no longer a part of that Facebook group. I mean, I'm still in it, I'm just not active on it, and I'm not the admin anymore. It was consuming a lot of my time. It was literally mentally and physically dragging me down. I was constantly getting inboxes on Instagram, Facebook, personal Facebook, my makeup Facebook page, YouTube, literally anywhere that people could contact me. I was flooded with people asking for links, asking about products when I'd already gotten through everything. So it was just draining me and draining my life. So that's why I decided to steer away from the Facebook group and no longer involve myself in that. However, if you guys are AliExpress shoppers and addicts, then I do highly recommend still going and joining the Facebook page. They find so much good stuff on that page, like they share all their links. It's still a super helpful group. I'm just no longer a part of it. Also, I really hope you guys don't ask me for links because you will be able to find all of that on that Facebook group. It is really helpful. So I still highly recommend go and join the group, even though I'm not a part of it. They are still really super helpful over there. The admins are great. So yeah, I still highly recommend checking the group out if you guys want to find the newest products and whatnot, but I'm just no longer a part of it. I don't want any inboxes. I don't want to be harassed because that's how it was becoming. So that's why I stopped. Anyways, I didn't want it to be super negative. I just wanted to tell you guys that if you still do want to find all the good stuff, still go and be a part of the Facebook group. Anyone who is a part of that group will tell you that it is amazing. So now getting on to another bit of the video, I've been getting a lot of questions on how I shop on AliExpress. So this is going to be an AliExpress haul slash how to shop on AliExpress. So a few of the keywords you can type in so that you can find the products that I find. So I will get onto that now. Okay, so I'm just going to go off how I shop on AliExpress, and I mainly just use the app on my mobile. If you guys shop on the website, then that's fine. It should be the same, but usually the stuff on the mobile is cheaper anyway, so that's why I always shopped on the mobile site. So here I'm going to give you guys a few keywords that I type in and how I find the branded name stuff. Now, the branded name stuff will never be on AliExpress as branded name stuff. So for example, MAC. It will never be on AliExpress as MAC. As it is replica, it replicates the company. They're not allowed to technically put it in as MAC. So it might be as like MC. I know MRC is also another MAC type of way of finding it, but that's never how I've found it. I usually just type in these keywords. So I'm going to go from a list that I've written down. So if I'm looking down, I apologize guys, but I'm just writing down and telling you how I kind of navigate it. So let's say to find my highlighters, I will literally just type in highlighter or face highlighter, and then I will scroll through all the pages to find highlighters. So if you're looking for the Glow Kits or the Jeffree Star ones or whatever highlighter that AliExpress has, I literally will just type in highlighter. It's that simple, keyword, or face highlighter. And usually it just takes a lot of scrolling. If you're not willing to put in the effort to do a lot of scrolling, then you will not find any replica stuff whatsoever. Like, I can promise you that now. So same for glow kit. I literally just type in glow kit. If you type in glow kit, it'll come up with the glow kits. They won't be under Anastasia glow kit, they'll just come under glow kit. I've got highlighter palette here, which is the same. If you're trying to find the glow kit, highlighter palette, that's how it is said on AliExpress. So for eyeshadow palettes, I literally just type in eyeshadow palette, warm eyeshadow, single eyeshadow, new eyeshadow palette arrivals, that's also a good one. So they're kind of keywords to find all the new replica eyeshadow palettes that have came out. And then for blush, same keyword, just blush. I just do a lot of scrolling and try to find what I want to find. And another popular search for me was matte lipstick and matte liquid lipsticks. That's how I found all my liquid lipsticks. It's really that simple. You don't have to go and type in brand names because it won't come up. Also, I want to show you guys a little thing that you can do on the app. So on the AliExpress app, I highly recommend you guys get this if you are trying to find specific products. So here is the app here. Up the top here, they have a little camera. I hope you guys can see it with my lighting, but I'm going to click that camera. If you get a picture off the internet of something that you want to find on AliExpress, you can just save it and then pop it in AliExpress. So I've got a few examples for you guys so I can show you. Right, here's one here. So I put a picture of the glow kit in my search find, and here you go. Here's all the glow kits that come up, and they do come up. So I highly suggest getting the app, searching it that way, grabbing a picture from the internet, putting it in the AliExpress app, because that is a really helpful way of doing it. So that is just a little few tips and tricks. I'll have all the keywords that I searched down below in case you forgot as I was talking. But now I've done with the chit chat, now let's get on to the products that I picked up this time. Okay, the first thing I want to share with you guys is I picked up some of these makeup sponges. Now these are just no-name sponges. They just have like the flat edge and pointed tip, kind of like the Real Techniques ones. They have all different colors. Now this is one dry and this is one wet. However, they are pretty stiff. I haven't used this yet, so I'm not sure how it's going to perform, but it doesn't seem too bad. If anything, it'll be really good for baking or cream highlight or cream contour. I prefer like a softer sponge for my foundation and concealer. This is good for your cream highlights, contours, whatnot. But yeah, they're only about $1 each, so you can't really complain. However, I will show you guys my favorite. I have mentioned this, I think, 2 times before in an AliExpress haul, and it is the Replica Beauty Blender. Now these on AliExpress are bomb. This is my go-to sponge. This is my second one that I've had. If you just type in Beauty Blender, it should be the first one that comes up. It usually has 5 stars and it's about $5. I will pay $5 for this every single time because it is literally life-changing. Now this is not that wet right now, but it's super bouncy. I love this so much more than those other ones. But yeah, I'm going to do a full video on AliExpress, eBay and drugstore sponges for you guys because that's been requested. So that video is coming. Thumbs up if you would like to see that, but I thought it would be super helpful. But this one is a definite must. The next thing I picked up was a pack of shadow shields. Now this one came with about 50, I want to say. Maybe not 50, I'm not sure how many. So these shadow shields were about $3 to $4. I'm pretty sure you just type in shadow shield to find it. I have used them once. I probably won't use them again. I don't know, I just prefer tape. That might just be me, but that's just how I felt about these. However, if you are into shadow shields, save yourself some money and pick them up on AliExpress or eBay because I'm pretty sure the original shadow shields are super expensive. So that's just those ones. I then picked up some more of the Skin Frost. Now these are the mini ones. I got Ice Cold and King Tut. Now I have a few of the real things, so they'll be in my next Real vs AliExpress. If you want to check out my first one I did, I'll have it linked in the cards and down below for you guys. They're pretty interesting videos. I love making those videos for you guys. That's why I pick up this stuff. So I'm just going to share with you what these look like. And I will kind of give you a size comparison to the real one if you want to see that. So this one is Ice Cold. And that's what it looks like. And if I share a swatch with you guys, And then I got King Tut, which is super dark. And that's King Tut right there. Now for a quick size comparison to the real thing, here is the difference. I'm just going to show you guys this quickly because I will go completely in depth in that Real vs AliExpress video, but that was just a quick little in depth of the size. The Jeffree Star ones are massive. I absolutely love those ones. These ones probably won't get much use because I don't feel like the quality is anywhere as good as those ones. However, if you're on a budget, they're not the worst highlighter I've ever used. I'm definitely going to say that. So if you're on a budget and you can only spend the $4, then these ones are pretty good, and they still will last you a hell of a long time because the original Jeffree ones will last forever, but it's just up to you. But yeah. Alright, let's get into a few palettes. So I picked up the Dose of Colors Eyes Cream palette. Now this is when I started kind of becoming really disappointed on AliExpress. I got a few really dud palettes in a row, and that's why I was kind of like, well, I need to stop spending my money on these dud palettes. However, I know not every single seller is a dud, but some are, and I happen to get a really dodgy Eyes Cream palette. I hate this palette. It looks cute, but I hate it. There is hardly any pigmentation there. I'll insert a proper picture for you guys of swatches and a close-up of the palette, but the one I got was horrible. Maybe try and hunt down a better one on the AliExpress page. But yeah, this one was awful. I can't remember who I got it off. I don't even want to know. I'm sure the shop has shut down anyway, but this was just one of the dodgy palettes that I got. So when you get a few dodgy palettes off AliExpress, I don't know if you guys are the same, but you kind of get a bit turned off on buying palettes, especially when you pay like $10 to $15. Like, in my opinion, I would rather put $10 to $15 towards a really good drugstore eyeshadow palette than waste $10 to $15 on an eyeshadow palette that I'll never use. I mean, it's cute. I will still keep it for my collection, but in terms of use, it will not get any use. But that was just my dud. Definitely check the Facebook page because I think I've seen other people get better ones, but it's AliExpress. What do you expect, right? So let's move on to the next product. Okay, let's move on to some liquid lipsticks. If you guys saw my previous Real vs AliExpress video, then you would have seen these. These are the NYX Liquid Suedes. Now, this is how they come on AliExpress, which is quite shocking considering the originals don't come in a box. So this is just what they look like. And then they have the ingredients and the shade name on the back like they would on the tube. So this is just what they look like. Packaging is really similar to the real thing. But I'm just not a fan of these liquid suedes. I prefer the real ones every day. You guys would know that if you saw that video. However, again, if you just want a matte liquid lipstick, then these are really good for the price. But if you want something that's more like the actual formula, then I definitely just recommend getting the real one. So that is just that product. I just wanted to get them as a comparison. So I've done that video and you can go check that out in that first video, which again, I'll have linked down below for you guys. I then got the newest glow kit from ABH. So this is just what it looks like. This one is called what? The Ultimate Glow Kit. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I don't think I like it that much. I still prefer my Moonchild and Sweets over it. I mean, pigmentation isn't that bad with this one, but I just feel like the other one is much more creamy and pigmented. That one probably won't get much use from me, if I'm honest with you guys. I still prefer my Moonchild and Sweets. That's just my opinion. The last palette I'm sharing with you guys today is the Kylie Burgundy palette. Now this is what mine looks like. I got one of the first earlier ones, so I'm not sure how dead on mine are to the actual thing, but this is just what it looks like. This palette actually isn't that bad. I can't really complain. I don't know if I'm obsessed with it, but it definitely isn't the worst. I mean, the pigmentation is pretty good. Again, I'll insert proper pictures so you guys can see. If you are into these warm, reddy type of tones, earthy tones, then for the price I would highly recommend picking this one up. I know AliExpress also do one that's exactly the same, but it's called something else. I heard that one's even more amazing, so if you just type in like warm eyeshadow palette or burgundy palette, I'm pretty sure that other one comes up, but it's only like a couple of bucks, so I highly recommend checking it out. But yeah, this one isn't too bad, so you guys will see in the pictures and swatches and whatnot and decide for yourself whether or not you would want to pick it up. And lastly, I want to end the video on a high for you guys and a product that I highly recommend, and this is the Sigma Pencil E30 brush. Now this is what it looks like, pretty much exactly what you would think, but the pencil tip on this is amazing. These brushes are life-changing. I need about 110 pencil brushes, but pencil brushes are great for either cutting your crease or under your lower lash line. These are about $2.50 each on AliExpress, and they have to be one of my favorite brushes. Any of the Sigma dupes, bomb.com, any of the brushes on AliExpress that I've tried have been super amazing, so you can never go wrong with brushes. I will always buy my brushes on eBay or AliExpress because I think they are so worth it. So for $2.50, this is definitely a product that you need, especially if you've been looking into getting a pencil brush. So if you just search pencil brush on AliExpress or E30 brush, it should come up. But that is my last product. I really hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Stay tuned for my next haul. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my next haul. And I also have a few other AliExpress videos coming up in the future if you'd like to check them out. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.